Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? All right, there we go. Hello. Whew. All right. So let me lower this music. Just a little bit. How's everyone doing? How do I sound? Do I sound okay? Can anybody hear me? Don't be shy. Papa Host is in the chat. Hydration. Yum, 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 yum. All right. Wow, 7 people in 7 minutes. That's the fastest I've had a chat. Alright, now it just went down to 5. Alright. So I'm just gonna wait until someone says something in the chat. Here, let me just move this a little bit back. So that way the microphone isn't in the way. Let me adjust this webcam just a little bit. Oop. Over here. Let us. Hello, guys. How is everybody doing? It's about that time. We got a new Silent Hill in our hands. A brand new Silent Hill experience. It's gonna be good. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Toes crossed. Legs crossed. Super Donut, welcome to the chat. Mike Korn, you have a feeling that Konami may have made a good Silent Hill game? I do too. I feel like this might be the first good mainline Silent Hill game in over a decade. Maybe in 20 years. I believe it's in 20 years because the last good Silent Hill game was Silent Hill The Room. Silent Hill 4. I am really thirsty today. I don't know why. I don't have any cotton mouth or anything. Christian, how's it going? How's everyone doing? Everyone can hear me? How do I sound? Do I sound good? Do I look good? Camera-wise, not looks-wise, but do I look good? Am I not too close to the camera? Alright. Alright, let's have this lovely Silent Hill music. Actually, I think I'll just keep it on. I'll wait a little longer for people to join. Sound and look good. Alright. Thanks, Super Donut. I'm confident. So, let me pull up the Steam. Let me go to my wish list. And it's not on my wish list. I am not a true Silent Hill fan. Why is it not on my wish list? Should be on my wishy. Why isn't it on the wishy? If I'm being honest with you, Mike Corna, I'm so confident there's going to be a joke ending, especially since the character has a Robbie Rabbit costume. She has the Robbie Rabbit ears. I have a feeling there's got to be like a joke ending. Okay, let me... Alright. Here we are. Actually, hold on. I want to give you guys a better look. It's not what I wanted to do.
Targets are 1 to HQ.
Okay. Okay, well, clearly it's not letting me choose the fucking date. Come on. Wow, it's not even letting me change it. Alright, this has been a big fat fail. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay. So, it's coming out on the 24th. But I can get the digital deluxe edition, which allows me to play it 2 days early. So already it's pretty tempting. I'm just gonna load the music a little bit more, just so I can hear myself think. All right. Okay. So, I need to ask you guys a serious question. A very... Uh-oh. Why is it playing? Nope, it's playing something and... Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. So, I need to ask you guys a serious question. You guys ready? Here's my serious question. Do you guys want me to play it on the 22nd? So do you guys want me to spend the extra $10 to play it on Tuesday at midnight? We're going to do this guerrilla style. Why did I say guerrilla style? I meant to say, like, we're going to do this, like, is it called guerrilla style? Where you're just doing it, it's called indie style. Or is it guerrilla style? What style am I talking about? No, it's not Thursday, it's Saturday, unfortunately. Welcome, Reckless Iguana. So my question to you guys is, do you guys think I should purchase the deluxe edition to play it early, or should I wait until the 24th? What do you guys think? Hmm. 2 days early, or just wait until launch day? Because if it comes out on launch day, which is in 4 days, that is Wednesday, my dudes. I could take Thursday and Friday off work to play it, or I can buy digital deluxe edition, and then we'll have a time after work, after I get off work, we can play it all the way till midnight, and then I will go to work, come back the next day, and then we'll stream again. So we can play this, because it comes out 22nd. So that's on midnight. That's at midnight, Monday midnight. Oh shit, that's Monday midnight. Ooh, starts September 22nd. Okay, so I need you guys to Here, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna make a post in. I'm gonna make a poll in my post page. I need your help. This is your time to decide. Should I buy the digital deluxe edition? Play 2 days early? Till Okay, I'm putting up a poll. Okay. So let me find some pictures that actually make sense. This is very important. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm trying to finish this poll. Okay. I just posted a poll. So you guys vote in the poll that I just posted. So you can either vote for deluxe edition, digital deluxe, or regular broke ass edition. That is the decision. Okay? I'm very, very, very indecisive. I don't know if I should spend an extra $10 and play 2 days early, or I should just wait until the 24th. You let me know what you guys think. I want to do what you guys want me to do. If you guys think I should play the digital deluxe, then I'll play the digital deluxe. If not, I'll just wait until the 24th. And then we can have a marathon from Thursday, Friday, and the weekend to beat it. And I think that'll be fun, because it's been a while since I've streamed a Silent Hill game, because the last time I streamed a Silent Hill game was Silent Hill 1. And that was pretty fun. But Silent Hill 2 remake, streaming that when the game came out, oh, that was my excitement. My excitement. Okay, so I'll wait for you guys to vote. But this game looks amazing, visually unique. This game just has that aura, that special aura. It's hard to explain. I wanted to make a video expressing my excitement, but I think it'd be better for us to have a conversation in the chat. So I'm going to start the Digital Foundry video. I'm just going to mute that. And then we're going to play the Digital Foundry video. And it's going to be muted. And hold on. Don't do that. We don't want that anymore. Okay. So this is from Digital Foundry. I have it muted. It's on loop. So we're basically going to look at the performance. Because this blew me away. So according to Digital Foundry, this game is pretty well optimized. They're able to play on PlayStation 5, 60 frames locked, no stuttering, none of that stuff at all. And I haven't played an Unreal Engine 5 game that was really, really polished. So I'm really, really excited to experience that, because it's been so long since I played a game that was really well optimized, like a brand new game, uh, current gen. Because most of the games that I play are old, and those games are pretty well optimized. Of course, those games are from the PlayStation 3 and PS2 era. But this game just looks amazing. And yeah, that's one of the people that went to that's one of the Digital Foundry guys. That's another thing too, is that Konami allowed some streamers to play this game 3 hours. For 3 hours. That is a power move. That means that they're very confident with this product, and that's amazing. Who knew that Neobar's Entertainment would be able to make a game this visually stunning and polished? I mean, we don't know yet. I shouldn't, you know, shouldn't talk too soon. But this is going to be amazing, and I'm so enthusiastic about this game. The only thing that really worries me is the story. I'm afraid the story is not going to have a good landing. I'm afraid they spoiled it in one of the trailers. I'm not going to say it now because there's a good chance some of you may have not seen it yet. But in one of the trailers, I believe there was a spoiler that implied something, and it makes me worried a bit. Another thing that worries me is the impact of the combat. The combat is just very weird to me, especially how it's like has that freeze animation and then it just shows the impact. It's kind of like anime-esque. Like if you guys watched My Hero Academia, you'll know what I'm talking about, where it has that impact and the wind. It's like very dramatic. It seems like the combat is very dramatic in this game. Maybe I should you know what? I'm going to look at 4K gameplay that we can just watch on loop because um just so we can have something. Okay, let me. All right, let me do this. Okay. Did I not do that right? Nope. I believe I accidentally did the wrong one. Okay. Do 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 do. Huh. There we go. Okay. So I know absolutely nothing about this game. Nothing. I don't know anything story wise. I know a little bit of the story, the premise, but other than that, I'm going completely blind into this one. Somewhat blind. I've seen a lot of the trailers and a lot of the gameplay, but I still don't have a clue of what's going on. And I think that's like the perfect mindset to have before getting into a survival horror game. I think going in as blind as possible is like the best strategy. This is Neobar's first big game, and it's crazy that it looks as good as it does. Like it looks really, really good. I don't know when the review embargo will end. I can imagine that it's gonna end maybe on Monday. Because that's when the game will be available to play to people, because it's gonna be early release. So if you guys are on the fence, you could wait until Monday because I know there's going to be some people that got the game even earlier than most people. And then you can make an informed purchase by then. For me, I'm gonna purchase this depending on what my community says, because I put up a poll, and if they want me to buy the digital edition or the digital deluxe edition, I'm gonna buy it. So if they want the digital deluxe edition, I'll get it. It all depends on what they have to say. They seem to like it so far. Okay, that's great. So real quick, no spoilers. If you guys know any spoilers, no spoilers in the chat. Okay? I'm gonna write that down so that way no one. That way, I can. Let me see. Okay. And I wasn't yelling at you, Mike Korn. I'm just telling the whole chat. No spoilers. Try to not spoil this game. If you guys know any information, like, no spoilers. I want to be as blind as possible, because there's a lot of mystery and intrigue with this game, and I want to keep it that way. That's always been my strategy when it comes to these games, just because that's the strategy I took when I played Silent Hill 2 for the first time. Like the original Silent Hill 2, not this game, or not the remake. Silent Hill OG, I went completely blind, and it was amazing. It was really good. So, yeah, it seems like she is being inducted into a cult. I don't know what this cult is. There's so many theories online about what, and it's not letting me pause the video. That's great. No pause button at all. That is great. Hold on. Can I pause it? There we go. I had it on loop. Here, I'm gonna put some music on so that way you guys aren't just listening to my ramblings. You can at least have some music. If I can even find it. 1 second. All right. Let me have some music so that way you guys can have something to listen to while I am talking. Something that isn't too loud. There we go. Alright, let's go back to SyncTube. So, overall excited for this game. What are my expectations? Well, my expectations are it needs to be scary, and not jump scare scary. It has to have this sort of tone and mood that's been present throughout the original games. So I'm talking about, like, really eerie and creepiness. Is the music too loud? Because for me, it's a little too loud. A little lower, just a little bit so I can hear myself think. Okay. So one thing I like is the clothes having damage to them. It would be a really interesting mechanic if the only way that you can heal is by having a new pair of clothes. I know that probably sounds silly, but it would be really cool if, like, a med kit would be like folded clothes, and then you have to, when you put on your, you can heal yourself, clean yourself up, and then put on a new fresh set of clothes. Maybe that's too silly. I'm not entirely sure. But then we have this. Interesting. This game is so interesting. So, yeah, solid 60 on PlayStation 5, and I'm obviously going to assume that it's going to be extremely smooth and solid on Xbox. So already, it seems like we're in good shape with this game. My only concerns, like I've said earlier, is just the combat, the impact of the combat. The enemy designs look amazing, by the way. Oh, so that's how she switched her weapons. I also like how minimalistic the HUD is. It's not like all over the place like with Call of Duty games. Thank God. But the way that it's just so minimalistic, so that way you can focus on your surroundings and the enemies and everything like that. I like that. I feel like this is the first Silent Hill game since 4 to feel like it has its own personality. I agree with you. I 100% agree with you, Mike. This game feels like a fresh Silent Hill game, like completely new everything. The only member from Team Silent that's working on this is Akira Yamaoka, and he's only doing like partial scoring. He's not doing the full score. I think he's doing like the Otherworld score. But, you know, some people may see that as a bad thing. I don't see that as a bad thing at all. I see that as a good thing, because now we can have some new formula. We can have some new aesthetics to this franchise, because Akira Yamaoka is not going to live forever, unfortunately. That's just the sad truth, is that, you know, these people are not going to be with us forever. And it's good that the franchise is trying to reinvent itself. That's what I think Silent Hill F is trying to be. It's trying to reinvent the franchise by doing something so different than what we're used to. And there's going to be a lot of people that say that this game should have been its own thing. That it should have been like Fatal Frame. I don't know what. I was going to say Fatal Frame 3, but I know there's Fatal Frame 3. People are going to say that this game should have been the next Fatal Frame or the next Siren or whatever. And those people don't. People that say that, they probably never played those games. They just heard of it. Fatal Frame and Siren are really, really different games. Like, they're two completely different games. Yes, they're Japanese horror games, but they couldn't be any different from each other. They couldn't be any more different from each other. This is really unique. So it just makes me so enthusiastic, and I feel like that's a dangerous thing to have as a Silent Hill fan, because we've been given table scraps, we've been abused by Konami. Like, we still don't even have proper ports of the first 4 games. The only port from the 4 games that we have is Silent Hill 4, and that's on GOG. Silent Hill 2 and 3 is in the HD collection, which is still available on Xbox. And Silent Hill 1 is kind of locked away. I mean, it's playable on the PlayStation 3. Like, you can purchase it on the PlayStation 3 digital store, but you can't purchase it on newer hardware or the most recent hardware. So, you know, people want to play the original games. I don't see how that could damage Konami with the newer games. It's more money for them. And maybe I don't understand. Maybe there's a lot that I'm not understanding. And wow. Look at how like the movements, the animations are so smooth. It feels different, but also respectful to the past games. I think it just looks completely different. I think it's staying true to the games in terms of what Silent Hill means to to everyone. Like, what is Silent Hill? And I'm gonna do a podcast episode with Mr. Winters on that topic, on what is Silent Hill, and we have plenty of definitions on that. My definition of Silent Hill might be different from your definition of Silent Hill, but the overall aesthetics of like the fog, the mood, the eerie tone, it seems like they nailed it here. So I'm really excited to see what else they have going. It's risky though. It would be much safer to make something more similar to Alan Wake or The Evil Within. Both games are very close to Silent Hill's concept. But the thing is, Wickus Fortress. The thing is that we've already have those games. We already have games. We already have games like Alan Wake and Evil Within. It's the original games. Although we can't play them now, I feel like if they did a modern game close to Evil Within or Alan Wake, people are going to just say that, oh, it's just like Alan Wake. It's not going to have a unique identity. So this is very risky. I do agree with you. This game is very risky. But that's what we need. We need more risky stuff like this. I would much rather have a game that is risky, that is trying to do something different, than have a game that does the same thing over and over and over again. That's why we had those westernized games. We had Silent Hill Homecoming and Silent Hill Downpour. Those games were trying to recapture the magic of Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2, and it failed miserably because they didn't know how to tell a compelling story. It's been done before. Silent Hill 2 has done it way better. So now we have a game that is 100% Japanese. Something that we don't have a lot of in the survival horror ecosystem. Like, there's really not a lot of games. There's not a lot of survival horror Japanese games that I can think of that is out now. They are remaking Fatal Frame 2, which I still have to do like a reaction to that trailer. I haven't even reacted to the newest Resident Evil 9 trailer. Everyone's telling me to check that out, and I haven't even checked it out. I haven't been making content for this channel for a while. I made that Call of Duty Zombies video, and then I just completely just stopped making content. Like, I played Chronos, and I beat that game. And I'm writing a review for Chronos. That's going to come out next month. But with this game, I'm trying my best to clear my plate for this game, because this game is my most anticipated game of 2025. And I have everything muted because, again, I don't want to know what they're saying. I want to be in the dark. The horror genre is back. It is so back. Survival horror has never been better. It's amazing. Especially with indie horror. The game that I wanted to play was... what was it called? Why am I forgetting? Heartworm. That's the game that I've been wanting to play. I bought it, I just haven't had time to play it, because now I have to focus all my energy onto this. Yeah, I'm trying my best to ignore the footage, because I feel like it's gonna have some kind of spoiler. But I would rather have more risky projects and endeavors than playing it safe. If I'm being completely honest with you. Like, I have to commend Neobards and Konami for doing something like this. Let's say that this game is bad. Let's just say that, you know, they didn't quite hit the mark in terms of Silent Hill. I can at least commend them for trying to do something different. Especially since this game isn't going to have any firearms or gun combat. It's going to be strictly melee. So that's going to make each encounter more engaging. Because you're going to have to... It's a fight for your life. With stamina, trying to strategize how you're going to attack each enemy. And then the weapons are degradable. So you can be fighting an enemy and then your weapon just snaps in half and then you're screwed. So there's a lot of dynamics with the combat system. It's not just melee. The only game that I can think of off the top of my head that has destructible weapons, like degradable weapons, is Silent Hill 4. I know there's Silent Hill Downpour, but I haven't played that game yet. So the only game that I'm more familiar with is Silent Hill 4. But again, just looking how these enemies move, it's freaky, man. I'm really hoping that this game is good. I'm really hoping this game is good. I'm very curious. Is that... I'm sorry, Mike. I'm very curious. That's Nacho Libre, isn't it? That's Nacho Libre, right? I saw it and I was like, I have to look at that. I want to see if that's Nacho Libre. Because that was my favorite movie growing up. I love Nacho Libre. Yeah? I love Nacho Libre. That's like one of my favorite movies with Jack Black. Chancho, let me borrow your sweats. Hello, AI girlfriend channel. 0. Are you saying you have 0 hype for this game? So, yeah, I'm overall super pumped for this game. The aesthetics, the mood, the tone, it's all there. And I'm just hoping the story can live up to the expectations. Hey, we need as much people as we can in the chat. So, yeah, I wonder if the clothes are going to be that degradable to the point where your shoes are gone. Just takes your shoes. Yeah, I remember watching the teaser for this 3 years ago. I wonder if that guy's gonna be in the game. It's like, I control the Silent Hill IP. We're gonna continue to do remakes, but no remasters. How much, you know what, I am curious. How much money would you guys spend for a Silent Hill collection? 1 through 4, remastered collection. How much would you guys spend for that? So it's on Steam, it's on PlayStation, Xbox, even the Nintendo Switch. How much would you guys spend for a Silent Hill collection that's properly done? All 4 games. How much would you spend? Yeah, there's the behind the scenes. It's like, we cracked the code. This is how we're gonna make Unreal Engine 5 more polished. We're gonna make this game run smoother. Your life save... Christian, you gotta give me a number. You can't say your life savings. Anything? You guys would pay anything? So if it was $70... for 4 games, would you guys spend that money for that? $70. but it's a remaster, so it's not like a remake. It's a remaster. So basically, it's just a port. Runs at 30 frames per second, 720p. The bare minimum. Would you guys spend $70 for that? You would? Okay. I would rather have 1080p 60. That's the minimum for me. If they're gonna charge 70, because if they're gonna charge 70 for this the collection, I would like to have 1080p 60. Or if it was a really optimized game, the resolution wouldn't really matter. Like I would like it if it was available on PC, so that way modders can take control and they can pretty much make that game 4K. Because right now Silent Hill has the Enhanced Edition, which I was going to purchase. But I said the Enhanced Edition, which I was going to purchase. What the hell am I talking about? No, I have the Enhanced Edition on my PC. I was going to play it. I was going to stream it for you guys. I might stream it. After this conversation. Oh. Okay, AI girlfriend is asking a question. What is this game? This game is Silent Hill F. It's coming out in a few days. It is a Japanese survival horror game. Takes place in rural Japan, so that's like the 60s. And it's about Hinako, a high schooler who is going through some stuff, and now her village turned into Silent Hill, but in Japan. So Japanese Silent Hill. And the aesthetics with this game is 100% unique. So that's why a lot of people have a lot of hype for this game. This game seems like a very fresh start, because there's only so many times that we can go back to the town of Silent Hill. So there's only so many different ways that we can create that. Silent Hill 4 and Silent Hill 3 were games that took place outside of Silent Hill. At least Silent Hill 3, the first half was outside of Silent Hill, and the second half was in Silent Hill. Silent Hill 4 was completely outside of Silent Hill. Took place in Ashfield. But the power of Silent Hill was so strong that it could reach anybody anywhere, apparently. That's the theory that they're going to go with, the Silent Hill phenomenon. But I don't want that explained to me. I would rather have that be a mystery. Like, not everything has to... We don't have to have answers for everything. But it seems like these guys made a really optimized game according to Digital Foundry. And I hope to all things sacred that it is very, very well optimized for PC. Yeah, no, and it seems like just by reading this, it seems like they hit the nail right on the head with what Silent Hill is. The industrial Americana of the earlier game, Silent Hill F, is steeped in a uniquely Japanese atmosphere, bringing the horror eastward while maintaining the series' foundational focus on psychological dread, environmental storytelling, and the tension between ordinary life and nightmarish reality. Sounds like Silent Hill to me, so I'm very happy that they're getting it. It sounds like they're getting it right, I hope. But interesting enough, you know, we have this flower gauge. I believe that's like her sanity gauge. And then you have your health gauge. So I heard that... Well, I remember hearing or watching the devs talk about how the combat system is going to work and how the health system is going to work. So apparently, the more freaked out she is, like she loses her sanity, and I believe that's gonna play a part in. It's gonna play a part in how many enemies you've seen, or how nightmarish they look, which is amazing. absolutely amazing. And that's what I'm hoping. A post-war Japan, weaving themes of alienation, suppressed trauma, and societal change into its unsettling narrative fabric. Perfect. It's perfect. It's a good premise already. Protagonist Hinako Shimizu is a reserved and troubled high school student whose life is violently disrupted when her once familiar town is consumed by a creeping fog, its residents vanishing under mysterious circumstances. This ordinary Showa-era settlement, defined by wooden houses, small corner shops, and everyday school routine, become a stage for an escalating descent into surreal horror. See, that is a perfect backdrop to a Silent Hill game. Like, this premise is amazing. But with a premise as good as this, it's all about the execution. Chronos: The New Dawn had a very interesting and intriguing story, but it was executed poorly. I enjoyed the game. The gameplay was amazing. I loved the gameplay. The gameplay was the best part about the game. But the story was poorly the story was poorly executed for Chronos: The New Dawn. And it's very unfortunate because, you know, their weakest, for Bloober Team, the weakest aspect of their games is the storytelling. It's like their biggest weakness is storytelling. And they had so much potential, and the execution was not there. It's very unfortunate. It's a good game. I think it's a good game. But it could have been great. Everything I liked about the game was just the gameplay. The enemy designs, the creature designs weren't that good. And the environment was really good. I'm going to make a review on Chronos: The New Dawn soon. I would say after I'm finished playing this game, I also got to have notes to write down because, well, I want to be able to see how well I am with picking up on details and subtle details. Because I feel like whenever I play a game, a story-driven game, the first time I play it, I don't pick up on stuff. I'm not very good at picking up on stuff. I'm very oblivious. Because when I first played Silent Hill 2, I was very oblivious. And then when I played it a second time, I saw all the clues. I was like, oh, they're telling you from the very beginning that James is crazy. So I feel like this is going to be a game that I'm going to have to play multiple times to get a sense of what the story is about. I may have to watch other content creators to get a better understanding because I think my comprehension skills are not that good. Which is unfortunate because if my comprehension skills were as good as my creativity, I would be a genius, but I'm not. I'm not a genius by any means. I'm just a 24-year-old dude sitting at home talking to his audience about a Silent Hill game that's going to come out in a few days. So who is excited for this game? I want to see how many people are excited for this game. Very curious. Whoop. How many people are excited for this game? Very curious. Alright, so Mike's hyped for it. Who else? Maybe I should put a poll. I want to check my poll right now. One second. You bought the Steelbook copy? You know, I wish I could buy the Steelbook copy, but I don't play on my PlayStation 5 at all. It's literally in my hallway collecting dust. It's really weird. Cautiously hyped. That's fair, Fortress. That is fair. We should be cautious. Too much hype. Okay, so I put up a poll, and you guys voted for regular broke ass edition. So you guys voted for the miniature schnauzer. I probably shouldn't have selected a photo that was cute, because people are probably going to choose that over the digital deluxe edition. That was kind of cruel. I shouldn't have used my dog. Regular broke ass edition. That was pretty cruel. I probably should have been a little bit more nicer. I probably could have just put a picture of myself like that or something. Just roasted my dog. She's not broke. She's spoiled. My dog is so spoiled. She's living a damn good life. Okay. Okay, so I might play Silent Hill 2 OG to prep for Silent Hill F. So do you guys want me to play that? Because I'm probably going to make a new stream. Since we've been talking about this for roughly an hour. This is an hour discussion. Already discussed all the things that make me excited for it. I think just to wrap up this stream, so then we can just play Silent Hill 2 for tonight. One of the things that really excites me for this game, just to wrap things up, it's just the overall premise. I think the premise is so promising, and one of the things that worries me is just the execution of the premise. I don't think, because this game is 100% Japanese. Fortress, do you want me to have cancer? Do you really want me to have cancer? Because I just played Homecoming. I barely survived Homecoming. I feel like Downpour is gonna kill me. I guess I could play that and then make a discussion on that. That is crazy. So it's been over a decade, and then they took away Silent Hills PT. Ugh, that game would have been amazing. How would you guys feel if Silent Hill was rebooted? Like, how would you guys feel if Silent Hill F was like a reboot? I guess you have a point, Fortress. It deserves to be visited because it's the last entry before F. That's true. I'll think about it, F, because right now I can't get it on Steam. I could probably emulate it with the PS3 emulator, but you know, PS3 emulation is so, it's not there yet. Like, there's a lot of games that are playable, but you have to mess with the settings for some games. And another thing that I want to implement in my my live streams is I want to have memberships. But my channel's not really there yet. I only have 2,000 subs. Yeah. Maybe I should try to have memberships. No, I shouldn't have memberships. I'm not big yet. Really, Fortress? If it runs good on the PS3 emulator, then I will get started. I'll look into getting that game to emulate it and play it. RPCS3. Yeah, that's the PS3 emulator. Okay, so I want to turn on Super Chat, Super Thanks. Yes, it is the only entry that Yamaoka. Well, actually, I think it was. I believe the guy who orchestrated Dexter, the TV show. They did that. Okay. So, guys, I turned on gifts, super chat, super stickers, and super thanks. So if you guys want to donate, don't donate on this stream, but I'm saying for the Silent Hill F stream, if you guys want to show your appreciation, you can. Even though I'm a very small content creator, you guys don't really have to. But now if you guys want to, you can. I wonder if there's a way that if I can make like custom made stickers or something like that. Yeah, I saw that. I heard about the hype feature. A lot of my other videos on my other channel have been doing really well because people have been hyping up the video. And you know what? I think the hype feature is what's killing a lot of content creators. Because there's a lot of content creators that they're not getting their videos pushed out as much as it should. There are some, what was I going to say? There's also another issue with restrictions. So there's a lot of videos on my channel that are restricted. So if there's a restricted button that's selected, there's a huge chunk of my videos that are not able to be viewed. Hey, Gammon. Fortress, I will do more lore videos. I always wanted to do more lore videos. The Call of Duty World at War Zombies video, it was a retrospective video that I created, and it didn't do as well as I wanted to. It was a 50-minute video, and it could have been the thumbnail, it could have been the timing of things. There's a lot of factors as to why that video didn't do as well as I wanted it to. But that was like my very first like deep lore video where I did research. I spent a lot of time like editing that video, getting footage for it. It took me so long to make that video. But I'm not gonna let that video discourage me from making more. I definitely want to make more videos. It's just unfortunate that my very first one didn't do as well. But that's a learning lesson. So, what did other people say? Do people want me to continue to get the broke edition? Yeah, they want me to get the regular broke ass edition. It's funny. Okay. So, I have a question. Do you guys want me to play Silent Hill 2 OG? Well, you guys probably do want me to play it, but will you guys join me for that? That's another important question. How will it sell? I feel like there's a huge potential, especially since anime is doing so well. That is a good question. So I'm thinking about ending the stream and starting a new stream, a Silent Hill 2 stream. Would you guys be down for that? We can start it in an hour. And then I'll do Silent Hill 2. We'll play it to prep for Silent Hill F. Okay. All right, then I'm just going to end out the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wanted to have a live discussion with you guys. I didn't want to make a video. I don't think I have enough time to really make a well-scripted and well-edited video before this game comes out. I think it's better for me to make a stream and we'll talk about it live. I can interact with you guys. Okay. So, in 1 hour, so 8 o'clock Central Time, we're going to play Silent Hill 2. The original, not the remake. In preparation for Silent Hill F. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Take care.